Third video today. Woo! Slightly dopey because I'm getting tired. Had a long day, long cold day. Where's Fork's gone? And also I have a bit of a toothache. More of a possible abscess actually. It's tender here. So I'm probably going to record and upload this and then get an early night. Well, it's 11 o'clock now, but I don't normally go to bed till about 1 o'clock because I don't always sleep. I've had insomnia for on and off since I was a kid. So I kind of got into the habit of like, well, if I'm not going to be sleeping anyway, I might as well stay up. Which I realize probably isn't the healthiest way of doing it, but my body's kind of gotten used to that. So yeah, for me, midnight is an early night. Which, to be honest, by the time I sort everything else out, yeah, that'd be about right. So anyway, the book that has the questions that I try to answer in a hopefully entertaining way, although I'm self-aware that probably most of these are just a bit dull and rambly. Well, maybe not dull, but definitely rambly. But anyway, this one I've already had a quick look at the question because I looked at it yesterday when I moved the bookmark, and it's a good one. So, what would you do if you woke up with the ability to fly? Where would you go? Well, I'm assuming we are talking about, you know, Superman flight. You know, just you and hopefully some weather appropriate clothing. Up and away. If I suddenly woke up with wings, that'd be awesome! Because, you know, that will fit my whole Phoenix persona much better. But in either case, the initial boring answer would be probably just around the block. I'm going to go straight up a ways just to sort of test that bit. So I test the vertical. Or maybe I'll test a bit of, or maybe I'll test like, you know, that much vertical and then do some horizontal rather than going that much vertical before doing a horizontal, because, you know, this one only has a little bit to fall and this one has lots of it to fall. Oh, I'm actually, I don't know if it's still online, I wouldn't know where to find it immediately anyway. Someone wrote a comic, graphic novel where everyone did suddenly wake up with the ability to fly, not just one person, but like a few people. And I think they did it as a freebie giveaway. I wish I could remember what it was. I haven't finished reading it yet. But that's an interesting concept, so that'll tie in. Probably not going to look for it tonight, but at some point I may edit this video to include a link to that if it's still available online. But I digress. Yeah, so the boring kind of first off answer would be round the block. Maybe not around necessarily around this block because it's, you know, in the town, but maybe go over the road, go to the park. You know, just fly around a little bit just to test the limits and break through. That's Let It Go. Ah, yes, there we go. I'm flying high, I'm defying gravity. I like that song, but I haven't worked out all the lyrics yet. I bet the version I've got is, again, brain. I can't remember the singer. And I can't look it up because it's on my phone. But it's a rock version with Brian May doing guitar. And that is awesome. And that I will put a link in when I can find it, because that's really cool. And that's the version I listen to the most on my phone. It shouldn't take me too long to find it for that, because I can look it up on my phone and then get the download. But yeah, that's a cool version. I haven't seen Wicked, by the way, I just like that song. But yeah, okay, so work out what I can do, how far I can actually fly, you know, work out the whole, because if it's just the ability to fly, but then you're still exposed to the elements once you get up there and you sort of can't breathe, then it's kind of like, well, I can fly this high up and, you know, that far, so you'd still be stuck by buildings and stuff. And there's also the whole, Matt Pat did a whole video, and I'm not linking that, he gets enough hits. But he did a whole video about Flash versus Superman, and basically Flash can get to Speed Force, which basically means he's bending the laws of physics, whereas Superman is bound by the laws of physics, which means he's creating explosions everywhere he goes because of physics and wake forces and stuff like that. But assuming that, you know, it's not overly fast, and I'm not going to be exposed to the elements, or I can sort of work out some warm clothing that is still aerodynamic. Probably just... I mean, initially I'll probably just stick around my hometown just to look at it from above and go places and look around it. Because it's quite, you know, we've got pretty parts of town. And then, you know, sort of push out the limits and maybe fly over London. Check out the areas there, or some of the Greenbelt areas. Just to explore those. And, you know... I mean, here's the thing. If you're going out of the country, would you still need a passport? Would you have to file things with ATC? Would you, you know, would you be... everywhere you'd go outside of your own country, you'd technically be an illegal immigrant or an illegal visitor because you haven't gone through their immigration. You haven't gone through their customs and everything. So that's... sort of, I don't know, that's a really boring real world consideration. Like, oh, I can fly halfway across the world and get arrested as soon as I get there. But I mean, you know, eventually, I mean, I suppose I could maybe go to Paris or something. Yeah, go to places in Europe where at the moment I still have to free travel to them. But assuming, you know, passport and ideal situations and knowing how to do it and knowing how to get across fast enough without actually blowing things up as you go along. Because you want to be able to be fast enough and strong enough to go the longer distances, but not so fast that you're breaking the laws of physics and causing nuclear explosions everywhere you go. Maybe I should link that video. You can find it. It's Superman blows up the world or something like that. It's a Justice League video. Then I'll probably go to Utah. I'll probably go visit Erin because I'd wanna visit Erin. And oh, actually, you know what? There are I don't know where they are. But I've got like a folder of pictures like people have done, like amazing places, like kind of like BuzzFeedy type things, like places that you wouldn't believe are real. I wouldn't mind checking out a few of those. Obviously I'd have to look up where they are, but that would be really cool. Like, yeah, places of outstanding beauty. Could you imagine flying through the Grand Canyon? Not just looking at it or visiting it, but like, I don't know, because it's quite big, so I don't know if they do like glider or you can like, I'm assuming it's part of a, you know, planned proper thing. Maybe go like hang gliding or something through it, but that would be fair enough. But that'd probably be like a fairly set. But just any way you want, or up and down and doing something, or something like that. You know, fly around some mountains. Yeah, you know what? I mean, outside of like flying to specific places to meet and see specific people. Because if I could and I could afford it, maybe you'd go to a couple of concerts I can't go to because they're not here, you know, within shouting distance. But yeah, places of outstanding natural beauty, you know, places that are just awesome, like Victoria, yeah, Victoria, Niagara, Angel Falls, all those, you know, big waterfalls. Which one's the Jurassic Park island? Is that Angel Falls? Something like that. Just all, no necessarily outstanding beauty, although that would be a first choice. But you know, like those sort of bad parts of Detroit. You know, you see sort of things about after humans and then the world. This is what the world's gonna look like. But you know, places where there's urban decay. You know, the places you know you're not really supposed to go into because you know, one false step and you could, you know, end up plummeting to your death. But if you can fly, presumably you could sort of float or learn to hover, so you could then go into these places which are kind of dangerous to explore on foot, that you could then you know, you can imagine the urban photography you could get in places like that if you don't have to worry about perching yourself. So yeah, I would go to places about that outstanding natural beauty. I would do some urban decay exploration, and I'd go visit Erin in Utah. Thank you. That was an interesting question. Thanks for sticking with me. This is me on Twitter. This is me on Tumblr. This is me on the YouTubes. There's some comments sections and a subscription button and a thumbs up button. And yeah, again, thank you for watching. I've been Michelle, you've been listening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.